Okay. I have a new headset. It's giving me some problems, which is why I started a little late. So I apologize for that.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids.
Oh, hi, not Sigma.
Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order.
I'm really hoping this new...
Your best interest is to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
Well, I thought it was funny anyway. I try not to talk during the cutscenes. But what I was just saying is I have a new headset, and hopefully this mic will be a lot better. Before I was using the just a plain mic on the controller, so you could hear pretty much every and any button I was pressing, and it's just, I don't know, it's pretty obnoxious, I can imagine. So hopefully this will be a lot better. This is one of them really good headsets that pick up all the sound too. The only downside to it, since it is wireless, lasts maybe like 2 or 3 hours on a full charge. But I'll take it. It's not bad, for all things considered. It's a pretty old headset too. I got it when I was still using PS3, so that's any indication. But hey, it's a good headset. It does what I wanted to do. That's enough for me. I haven't really played this too much as X. Like I was saying in the last stream I did of this, when I did Zero's story last week. I don't really know too well what the bosses are weak against or whatever. So this will be an experience. I still know where everything is. I know where all the Dr. Light capsules are, and you know, all the heart and energy tank locations are still the same as they were in Zero's story. Ah, crap. Come on. Ah, made it. Ah. Oh, we just gotta turn around. Oh man, I massaged that.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
Yeah.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly.
I don't know what it
courage
is.
And pride. Without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
The most powerful army in history!
Colonel has such a goody voice.
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Alright. I'm trying to think what boss to go after first. I might do the same as I did for Zero, where I did Farsawaras first. I know the first upgrade I can get, the one I can get right now anyway, are the boots from Web Spider. I just don't know how too well I'd fare against them right now. Oh, and I'm assuming, I think I get Frost Tower from Frost Walrus. And I think that's just Stingray's weakness. I'm assuming it works similarly to Zero. Struggling with some of these words here. Oh crap. Hey, health. Ah, come on. Extra life. Oh, there's the tank you can pick up in this level, and I had no idea what it did. I found out though it gives you extra lives whenever you continue after you run out of all your lives, which I don't know. Doesn't really seem to matter too much, but whatever. Crap. Oh god, move it, move it, X. I woke up not too long ago, so I'm still kind of getting myself acclimated here. Alright, oh, come on. There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Oh, hey, Lumen. Am I coming through any better? I'm using a, well, newish headset. It's the headset I've had. It's just I was able to find it this week. So now you don't have to hear me press every button when I'm playing these games. It's gonna be a lot nicer. And plus it's one of them headsets that pick up, you know, all the sound and stuff. I mean, on my end, not for the stream. You can hear me, right? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I wasn't just talking here and the stream wasn't picking it up. Yeah. It has the updated PS, like the art style and stuff, and it still maintains its challenge. It's something that X5 and X6 kind of lacks, I feel. They added like the difficulty options, and I don't know. The one thing I did really like they added was the crouch. It sounds so minor, but like being able to crouch is like such a step up. Oh crap, okay, I know there's an energy tank or something or another coming up here. Yeah, you can crouch in X5, and well, starting in X5 you can crouch. Crap, okay. This way. Nope! Yeah, X5 was the first of its kind to let you do that. Where's this tank at? Oh crap, it's all the way up there! Oh wait, now I can get this. I got this. Oh, this is the weapon tank. Man, this is a crappy one. I'd say they're about equal in terms of difficulty. As far as X4 and X1. What? Oh, there's spikes. Crap. I was wondering what hit me. What? There we go. Got him. Get out of the way! Is there a noticeable improvement with this headset that I am using, Lumen? Am I coming through clear? You don't hear my buttons anymore? I was just saying earlier, this is a bit of an old headset. I got this back when I was using my PS3, but it's such a good headset though. I don't care. It shouldn't matter anyway. I got you. As long as I sound better. Ah, dang it. I'm having that problem where I'm trying to do that jump. But because of the controller, I just do like a normal like jump off the wall. Oh wow. I definitely made the right call fighting him first. Wow. Complete pushover. It always feels like the ice bosses are always the first ones you go after. I believe Frost Tower works against Jet Stingray, so I'm gonna go after him next. There's my 0 file. Alright. Jet Stingray!
Jet Stingray!
These kinds of levels always gave me the hardest time when I was first playing these. Like the snowboard sections in MegaMan 8. The first Wily section took me like an hour to freaking clear. It was terrible. I don't care if I'm getting hit here. I'll get all my health back when I switch. When I go to the second part. Oh no! Ah, oh, man. I knew that was there too. I just, for some reason, blanked. Alright, come on, come on. That was like right at the end, too. I gotta give X8 another shot. A lot of people said it's not too bad. It's not nowhere near as bad as what X7 was. I didn't even play any of X7. I think I saw like a little bit of footage of it. I don't really pay too much attention to the X games on PS2 though. Alright, I gotta make sure I jump here. Jump! Yeah, there we go. It's really easy to take care of Jet Stingray in these sections too. Check it out. Bye-bye. I did try X8 for a little bit. I had a bit of a hard time. Oh, damn it. I had a hard time getting into X8. But I do want to give it another try. This boss gave me a really hard time my first time playing through this game. But then I learned you can just stay underneath him, and that works really well. Like when he shoots the jellyfish out, you stay underneath him. Oh my god, I am like... I don't know where my mind is at right now, doing these levels. Okay. I'm focusing now. I just want to try to get this energy tank. Oh, whoops. There we go. Now we're good. I only got one life here, but I mean, even if I mess up here, it won't take me long to get back here, so... Yeah! Oh wow, I can just stand here. So I don't know if he's gonna just dive or shoot jellyfish. Okay, he's shooting a jellyfish out. Got him. Wow, this is even easier than it is at 0. Oh, crap. No. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, stop doing this. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Oh crap. Oh man. I haven't really played this too much as X, I was saying earlier, So it's I gotta kind of get reacclimated here. I just have the first MegaMan X Legacy Collection, so like this is as far as I go on the X games right now. I'll eventually get the other set. Damn! Come on, I hate dying right at the end. It's like, you basically gotta do the stage twice. And this seems to keep happening here. I'll eventually get the other set. There, okay. There, okay. What I should be doing is going up here. Oh, crap. We're over here. There, that's easier. Ow! Dang it. Come here, I got something for you. Well, this is a lot easier. Nothing wrong with enjoying lore. There we go. If I'm not mistaken, the Stingrays are effective against Slash Beast, so we're gonna go to Slash Beast next. He's usually the last boss I do for Zero's story. Round Hunter. I'm gonna be careful not to save over this. Alright. A fight? Oh no, okay. I think it's after I defeat 4 of the bosses I gotta fight Colonel. Alright, we're off to the military train. This is such a good stage. I think this is my favorite stage in X4. Oh. Hmm. Wow, all this weapon energy and no weapons to fill up with it. Hey, an extra life. Crap. I really appreciate in these games how, unlike the previous X titles, you pick the health items. It restores your health and fills up your E-tank. Cause there's so many times where like I'll have full health, and I'm trying to fill up my E-tank, and I get like just poked by an enemy, and there goes all my health towards my E-tanks. It's frustrating. I should take this thing out first. Alright. When you say the items, you mean the weapons? If so, because I agree, the weapons are pretty good in this. For items. Oh! Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright. There was one item that had me really confused. There's like a capsule you can pick up in Frost Walrus' stage. And I'd always wonder, like, what does this thing do? There's a thing that gives you extra lives after you continue. I think this is the only X game that has that item. I guess it's convenient. I mean, it can't hurt. Oh man, I need some health here. Hey! Ooh, more health. Yo, these respawns though. Killing me. Man. Oh! Oh man. So glad I caught that. This game's very generous with the health pickups too. I've noticed that they'll have a lot of the big health restores just before the boss. Generally before the bosses, anyway. Here we go. Okay. What's this? Yep, it is his weakness. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, come on. That was easy. Alright, I believe we are going for Web Spider next. This is good, I'll be able to get my first upgrade now. Oh, hi, Dr. Light. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. There we go. Damn. Oh, I got a full E-tank. I'll have to come back here later. I know the heart container is right up here. I just need a Magma Dragoon's weapon to get it though. Just get out of here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's pretty bland, this weapon. There we go. The reason I keep opening this is because it's right next to the options button, which is like a really small button on here. And this button is like a big, basically a big button in the middle of the controller. It's very annoying. Whenever I hit this, I don't mean to. I still want to get a Switch one of these days. Oh crap, okay. Message from the Colonel. Yeah, I've heard a lot of negative stuff about the Nintendo 64 games on the Switch, but I've heard of people saying that it's not so bad either. It's been very mixed. I mean, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. That's cool. You know, don't let me get in the way. Yeah, I've heard people have some real serious issues. Okay, this is not effective at all. Come on, Colonel, hold still. And let me shoot you. man. Okay, I'm not hitting this guy until he starts doing this. Okay, here we go. Damn.
Ready.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll try to hit him in the back after he dashes.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready.
Oh, what? Oh, crap. He just went ahead and did that. Damn. This boss largely just reacts to your moves. There we go. Alright. So, there's a section I can go up to on here. Now that I got the lightning web.
Ready.
I forget if there's actually items up here, like what was it, like the E-tank or whatever. There's a bunch of health pickups, which is nice. Great way to refill my E-tanks. Oh, come on. I'm not used to using these weapons. There we go. Alright, just energy stuff. It's fine. Alright, guess we'll do split mushroom next. I can get the X Buster upgrade, but I'm just gonna stick with the bosses, for now. Get their weapons. Should be fine. Oh boy. Getting hit by everything under the sun here. Crap. Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm just gonna stick my X-Buster here. I'm not doing so well here. I didn't know what this guy's weakness was. I assumed it was gonna be Lightning Web because it's the boss's weakness, but I guess it isn't. That's the lightning weapon you get as 0, just completely decimates this boss. Yeah. Oh, good. I got my weapons back too. Good. I was afraid all my weapons that I used up on the earlier attempt would have still applied. There we go. Alright, heart tank coming up here. Wanna make sure I grab this. Go. Tomorrow I'll be doing a Richter run for Symphony of the Night. I might do a Dead Rising stream soon. I really liked the first 2 Dead Rising games. I tried to play a little bit of the 3rd one. It felt too much like GTA for me. I like the first Dead Rising, and there's two different versions of Dead Rising 2. Oh no. Hopefully that's better. Maybe this headset isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Is that any better? Okay. Alright, we're doing Cyber Peacock next. So, buddy. But yeah, there were two different versions of the second Dead Rising game, and both of them were really good. Dead Rising 2 has really fun co-op too. Alright, we'll do Cyber Peacock next. Bosses are way simpler as X. I mean, it's fun to play as Zero. I do think it's more fun. Just, I like all the sword moves and whatnot. Okay, this is what I want to use to one-shot these things. Blizzard Buffalo. When you get to the mini boss, you see Chill Penguin also. Or Icy Penguino. He was called Icy Penguino in the Japanese version. Yeah, that's a neat little reference. Alright, time to get the most OP upgrade, as long as I don't mess this up here. Don't get hit by any of these things. Come on, X, move! Whew, okay, we made it. I'm still not roboting out now. That's the only other problem with this headset. Sometimes it has a hard time getting picked up by the console. Even though I got pretty much the receiver right in front of me, well, I have it behind the system. Because that's what the front of the PS5 uses, the newer USB ports. And then there's two on the back for like the traditional, you know, older USB ports. I don't really know the terminology with all that stuff, but hopefully you know what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a different type, whatever, what have you. Yeah, alright. Oh wow, these go through walls too. This isn't so bad. Oh crap. See how up to date I am on everything? I can appreciate that the charge cable for my phone can be, what was it, like you can plug it in either way. There's no wrong side to plug the cable in. Oh, okay. It is. See how up to date I am on everything? Oh, the Switch. Wow. I'm used to Switch, like Nintendo just being so, like, I'm not gonna criticize them for being out of date. It's a good marketing strategy. Like, they tend to stick with technology they're more familiar with, even though it's older, but I mean, it obviously works out fairly well for them. So, I mean, as long as it works out, you know, it's fun. Oh, crap. There's actually, like a term for that, using, like, older technology. So that's been kind of like their, business plan. Like, even back during, like, you know, the Game Boy days. That's why they stuck with the Game Boy. Whereas, like, the Game Gear would be in color. But the Game Gear, oh man. The Game Gear ate through batteries so quickly. Oh my god, I keep walking right into the sky. Gaming lizard. Yeah. Alright, next up is Storm Owl. This guy, this announcer guy, says this boss's name so weird. I can never... I don't know. Storm Owl. Alright. Alright. Well, you don't like the stage? Oh, yeah, this is really annoying. I expect to die a couple of times. Hopefully just a couple, not like 20. I don't think it's gonna come to 20 deaths, but you know what I'm saying. Screw it. I'm getting lazy. Oh god, and it's costing me! Oh god! There we go. Screw it, just run past everything. Open up! Oh, come on. Stupid respawns. Okay. Okay. I can only have one of these out at a time. I'm just trying to set this up right. Oh! I've got to... I don't like this. Oh! Oh, come on! It's so stupid. At least I could just continue from here. Such a monotone death cry. Or death rattle, or whatever you want to call it. At least I'm filling up my E-tanks here. I was close that time. Basically just do that, just don't... Okay. Is there a faster weapon I can do this with? Does this work better? No, it doesn't. There we go. Threat neutralized. You wanna shoot him, Max? Come on. Okay. I'm trying to give myself a little more room here, too. Oh! Crap, okay. I just about got this. I want to do this in the max height. Ah! Like that. This web is not out long enough. Wow, yeah, that is a lot better for the doors. This thing takes like 90 hours to shoot. Oh, great. Okay. There we go, okay. Alright. Hopefully I have this upgrade before you come back. Oh, got him! I love how they gave you a choice with this upgrade. Unlike X3's terrible, terrible Buster upgrade that couldn't hit anything. It could clear whole rooms full of enemies. The few times when it would actually be helpful doing that. Let me look at something really quick here. I'm just checking my trophies on here really quick. Oh, okay, it's all the different weapons. Okay. Yeah, we're going with this though. Oh my god, he's gonna... I've had enough, Doctor Light. I got what I wanted. I want to get out of here. Let me go. Hopefully not die on the way out here. Okay, good. There we go. Oh, stupid bots, man. Alright. Oh, crap. I don't know why I was using Soul Body there. Alright. Oh crap, I forgot to get the armor upgrade. There's an armor upgrade here. What? Oh crap. Alright, there's gonna be a bunch of upgrades, pickups I can get. Alright, we'll go back here, get the armor.
Ready.
Oh, okay. Oh, I should get Frost Tower here. There we go. Ah, man, come on. There we go. Just gonna get this armor. Here we go. Okay. This is where I was trying to go. Oh yeah, the Nova Strike. There we go. We are now fully upgraded. Crap. I gotta go back and get the heart tank. I completely forgot about that. We'll get this first though. Oh man. Damn. There we go. There was a trophy for using all the weapons. I was just knocking that out. Oh right, there's a heart tank I forgot to get in Web Spider stage. I was wondering where my I should really. I don't even care about getting hit here, I just want to get the heart upgrade. Crap. I'm gonna end my stream here because I seem to be having poor connection. I think I'll continue this tomorrow though. I apologize for ending the stream a little early here. I've never had this connection issue come up on here yet, and this headset sometimes causes the, I don't know, connections to go all wonky. Still experimenting with it. Sorry about that.